Listening live from Topper Nation for the region, semifinal, right? Yeah. Between your Science Hill Hilltoppers and the Dobyns Bennett Indians, a little rivalry game, and Science Hill controls the tip. LJ Ruiz puts up a shot, gets it to go.
It's a great start. It's going to be a real exciting game. Got a packed out stadium again. Maybe not as packed as the first time they played DB at home, but
the energy's here.
Oh, yeah. And the stakes are way higher.
Absolutely. Maxwell with the ball. Dribbles and spins. Elbow shot from the left elbow is good. Nice turnaround jumper.
Yeah, that's a nice move. He likes the mid-range. He's the underclassman of the year in the district.
Ruiz with the ball now. Passes over Roberts near the top of the key. Over to Patton. Patton pumps, drives in, and puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Maxwell. And comes out of there with it. It's Potts. Potts up ahead, Maxwell. Maxwell over to Hayworth. Hayworth spins, passes outside. That's Thomas. Thomas drives, puts up a shot, gets it to go just inside the three-point line.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. I mean, defense was still all over him, but he still got the shot off and goes in.
Science Hill winning both the matchups in the regular season. The second one closer than the first. Logan Roberts takes a three. That's off the mark, rebounded by Hayworth.
Yeah, first matchup was at DB. It was 70-45. But the second matchup at Science Hill, much closer, came down to the wire. Toppers came out with a 6-point win, 60-54.
Very close game. Yeah, it came down to the wire, like you said. Maxwell with the ball puts up a shot, no good, and rebounded by Young. Young brings the ball up the court, passes over to Ruiz. Ruiz over to Patton. Swings it in the corner. That is Peterson. Peterson passes Young, puts a floater, no good. And gets his own rebound. Had to fight for it, but got it. And rolling out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Dobyns Bennett ball.
A little full court press.
Yeah. And they beat him over the top, running free, and a foul, and he'll go to the line for a chance at an and one. Ruiz got on the foul, tried to chase him down and block it, but couldn't get them.
Yeah, I think there's definitely, it wasn't they just got beat down the court. There was miscommunication of who was on Elijah Thomas, because he just started running by himself, and then Roberts and Ruiz both started chasing after him. So Coach Higgins shaking his head on the sideline. He doesn't like the start so far.
And Elijah Thomas hits his free throw at the line. Peterson brings it up for the Toppers.
Also interesting, Levi Webb not in the starting lineup this time. It was the last two times they played, but now Elijah Thomas is in there, and he's already scored 5 points early. So
Pat with all passes over Peterson, almost regained it after almost losing control. Back over Young. Young, top of the key. Peterson a three, and he'll be fouled on the attempt. So he'll go to the line to shoot three.
And that's who you want to go to the free throw line, and Topper's not going to put anybody on the line right now. All 4 players who are not shooting are talking to Coach Higgins on the other end of the court, and he's very passionate, we'll say that.
7-2 early. Free throw on the way first is good from Peterson. Second free throw is good. Still got one more.
Yep. Game right before this was Sevier County and Morristown West. Sevier County came out with the win. They had the lead going into the fourth quarter, and they kind of just passed the ball around a lot in the fourth quarter, controlled it, and scored a little bit more.
Get a foul go against Oliver Peterson. His first, team second, 7-4 here, 5:28 left to go here in the first early on. Dobyns Bennett with the lead. They inbound it to Hayworth. Hayworth goes behind the back, spins, puts up a shot, and gets it to go. A lot of contact.
Yeah, might could have even been a foul, but that's what you're going to get out of the district offensive player of the year. So a bunch of awards to these two teams.
Ruiz with the ball, pass over to Patton. Patton looking, swings it over to Peterson in the corner. Looking, swings it over. Ruiz back over Peterson. He'll take a three offline, and a rebound controlled by Thomas.
Peterson can hit those, but I feel like Toppers are rushing their shots right now.
Yeah, Maxwell now with the ball. Looking around, passes over to Hayes. Hayes all the way across court to Hayworth. Hayworth back over to Hayes. Hayes in the corner to Thomas. Thomas hits a three.
Oh, my. Elijah Thomas has come out hot in this first quarter.
12-4 early on, Science Hill trailing. Peterson, that's over to Patton, and he'll drive, put up a shot, no good, a lot of contact, no foul. Looks like the ref's not going to call a lot here.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, let him play. Hayworth brings the ball up, passes over Maxwell. He'll take a three off the mark, rebounded by Ruiz.
Yeah, Roberts needs to get up on that.
Ruiz going all the way, puts up a floater. That one's offline, gets his own rebound, puts up another shot, gets it to go.
Maxwell tried to box him out, but it was like from the side, so he just stepped right around him.
It's out of bounds, the pass, a little erratic, and it'll be Science Hill ball.
We got Drew O'Daniel checking in for Eli Patton.
Inbounded to Ruiz. Ruiz will bring it up. Just under 4 to go here in the first quarter.
Also feign in for Roberts.
Peterson with the ball, looking around, passes over O'Daniel. O'Daniel will take a three. Money!
Oh, yeah. Always great when you can have a senior coming off the bench who can shoot it from deep. And, I mean, everybody really can on this team.
Pass stolen away by Fain. Fain leads in transition. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Webb.
Yeah, pretty good defense.
Yeah,
from
puts up
Jalen
Hayes.
Thomas.
Hayes up to Maxwell. Maxwell ball drive in, stop, looking, passes over. Three on the way, no good from Hill. Rebounded by Peterson. Peterson brings it up for the Hilltoppers. Passing over, back over to Peterson. At the top of the key, passes right to Fain. Fain, top of the key, Ruiz. He'll take a three. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Hill. Hill passes it over to Thomas. Swinging in the corner. Three on the way is off the mark for Hayes. Rebounded. Maxwell with the ball. Passes back over Hayes. Hayes puts up a shot. No good. Dobyns gets his own rebound again, and a foul on the floor. Go against Peterson, I believe.
Yeah, Peterson got his hand on the rebound but could only get one. And just couldn't corral the rebound. And we got Jamin Robbins checking in for Peterson in the first quarter.
Yeah. Science Hill got down early, but now it's a three-point game. Inbounding, gets it in to Hayworth. Hayworth stops, drives, puts up a shot. No good. Rebound Ruiz. Ruiz comes out of there with it. Floats it up to Robbins. And he's out of bounds.
Yeah. They kind of got it to Robbins in a tough spot there.
Yeah.
He had to jump and turn around and catch it. Already running towards the corner with a guy on him.
Hayworth brings the ball up for the Indians. He's probably their go-to scorer. Passes over, three on the way in and out for the Indians. Hayworth gets his own rebound, puts up a shot, no good, and it's saved by Young, but goes right to an Indian. Driving in, and they'll be fouled on the attempt is Jalen Thomas. And he's slow to get up, but he will get up. Foul goes against Fain. His first, team's fourth. Jalen Thomas at the line. He's a 5'8" junior. First free throw's good. Thomas checks in for Thomas.
Yeah.
That's Elijah Thomas for Tyree Thomas.
You gotta know.
Yeah, three Thomases.
Yeah, you gotta know where Elijah Thomas is on the floor right now. He's hitting everything.
Jalen Thomas hits his second free throw. Ruiz brings it up for the Hilltoppers. Passing right side over to Young, back over to Ruiz. Ruiz swings it left side to Fain. Fain back to Ruiz. Ruiz back to Fain. Bounces it down low to O'Daniel. O'Daniel top of the key. Young, he'll take a three and hit it. Money.
Not something Ty Young is used to doing. A contested three top of the key, but says don't mind if I do.
And that'll be another foul on the drive. It'll go against Jabril Fain. That's his second. And that's Science Hill's 5th team foul. Some foul trouble early here. Both Peterson and Fain with 2 fouls here in the first quarter. Levi Webb at the free throw line. First free throw's good. He's a 6'3" junior.
And that's who we were talking about was in the starting lineup for the other 2 games against Dobyns Bennett, but we were interested to see why he wasn't starting this game.
Second free throw, and it rattles in. (16-12) here with 1:40 left to go here in the first quarter. Dobyns Bennett leading. Inbounded to Young, and Young kicks it back to Ruiz, and Ruiz brings it up for the Hilltoppers. Drives his lift, kicks in the corner. It's O'Daniel. Trying to spin, and they'll get a foul, go against Elijah Thomas.
Yeah, he didn't like the foul, and I mean, the way that they've been letting him play early, I don't blame him.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that foul call. Yeah. Young to inbound. Inbounds to Ruiz. Ruiz back over to Young, left side. Hits Robbins, top of key, he'll take a 3. That's money!
Love to see Robbins come in here in the first quarter and hit a 3.
Thomas with the ball for the Indians, puts up a shot, and they'll get a foul call. They'll go against, I didn't see, what is that? They'll go against Robbins.
Yeah, but I mean, Robbins usually, don't even really see him to the second quarter, but I feel like he shoots pretty good percentage from deep, and he always hits his first one somehow. I feel like that's sometimes hard to do.
Elijah Thomas back at the free throw line. He converts on the first free throw. Second free throw on the way. Missed it on the front end, and it goes off the foot of Dixon and rebounded by Dobyns Bennett.
A lot of loose balls going DB's way right now.
Max with the ball, and he double dribble.
I don't know if it was a double. It looked more like a carry to me. He had his hand all the way under the ball.
Ruiz brings it up for the Hilltoppers. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. And a 3 on the way, off the mark from Ruiz.
He wanted a foul.
Yeah, and pass up ahead to Thomas. He'll stop and pop a 3. No good. Rebounded by Dobyns Bennett. Thomas with the ball now. Puts it over and gets denied by Roberts. Webb with the ball driving in. Or Hayes. And that's out of bounds. Science Hill basketball.
A little bit better of a defensive possession there. Can't remember who it was who drove from the wing right here, but
yeah, that was Hayes, I believe.
He drove in real hard. Robbins rotated over. He could have taken the charge, but he couldn't. He just couldn't take it.
17-15, approaching 20 seconds to play. Ruiz with the ball at the logo. Passes right side over to Young. Science Hill looking like they'll probably hold here for the final possession. Young lost the ball.
Oh my.
Stolen away. It's on the ground. And Hayworth loses it. And then Young loses it again. It's out of bounds, but it doesn't really matter. Wow. That's in the quarter.
That was just all messy right there. And mostly messy from the Toppers. And I mean, that's why they're down 2 right now. I feel like they've just been kind of messy in general, and they've been kind of a little bit further off on the three-point shooters, and they've been launching a couple on the other end. So I think they want to slow down maybe a little bit, just a little bit on offense, get a better look.
The end of the first quarter, your score is Dobyns Bennett with the lead, 17-15. We'll be right back. This is Science Hill basketball on the Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Dobyns Bennett with the ball to start. That's Potts with the ball. Pushes over that's Hayworth. Hayworth with the ball. Ruiz defending. He'll drive right side. In the right corner, driving in, spinning around, gets doubled. Good defense from the Toppers. Passes over to Elijah Thomas. Robbins defending. Crosses over, loses the ball, but regains it.
Oh, stay on him.
Good defense from Robbins. It's stolen away from Robbins. He pushes up. It's a little too far for Robbins. Turnover to Dobyns Bennett. Pushes it up. That's Webb with the ball, and he's timeout called. Dobyns Bennett will take it with him. Score still 17-15. 7:22 left to go here in the second quarter. We'll be right back. This is Science Hill Basketball on the Topper Sports Network. Welcome back from timeout. Dobyns Bennett with the ball. Hayes brings it up. Passes over to Elijah Thomas on the right side three-point line. Look around at good hands again from Robbins again. Stolen away Dixon. Gets it to Young. Young leading, driving, and he lost the ball. Was that poked out? Let's see.
Yeah, I think so.
Poked out. Yeah, I thought so. It hit a cheerleader.
Yeah, in the face.
Yep. That's probably gonna hurt.
Oh,
She's gonna feel that tomorrow.
Good job by Thomas to stay with it.
And by Ruiz over to Young. He'll take another three. Thomas can't body. Got it again.
That's a little bit of a step back too. Oh my goodness.
With that, Science Hill takes the lead here early in the second quarter. Potts brings it across half court. Kicks over. That's Maxwell. Maxwell passes over to Hayworth. Ruiz defending. Passes over to Webb. Webb to Maxwell. Back over to Webb. Webb to Thomas. Thomas in the corner. That's Potts. Potts back over to Maxwell. Looking around near the top of the key. Bounce pass. It almost goes out of bounds. Saved by Thomas. Thomas crosses over. Steps back. Good defense here this possession from the Toppers. Over to Hayworth. Spin around. Ruiz lost his shoe. Passes underneath. Back out. And that shoe almost got in the way. And a shot. It's way off the mark from Webb. Ruiz brings it up without a shoe on. Passes over Young.
Doing?
Yeah, he carries it back up, puts it on this side of the court. Roberts inside. Shot no good. Just inside the three-point line. Oh, and it throws it and hits Coach Higgins. The shoe did. I'm sorry. I had to commentate the shoe throw. It hit. I couldn't catch you through it, but it hit Coach Higgins in the leg.
Well, anyways, Maxwell had a layup.
Yeah, layup.
I don't know if you saw that.
I saw it, but I was focused on that shoe. That was
I don't know
wild.
what Logan was doing. It came off on the other end, and then he started carrying it onto the offensive possession like he was going to help him put it on or something, and then set it down right after the half-court line.
Yeah, I think that should count as an assist, I think. Mark it up.
He probably should have just thrown it over to the sideline already, but
yeah.
Hey, that'll work, I guess.
Well, yeah. Ruiz has his shoe on now.
Yeah.
Hopefully that won't be a problem. That was so goofy, him bringing it up without it. He was slipping. Ruiz brings the ball up for the Hilltoppers. Down one, 5:35 left to go here in the second quarter. Young with the ball, passes back over Ruiz. Ruiz swings it left side, Patton. Bounces it down low to Dixon. Ruiz 3-1 away, no good. Still yet to convert. Rebound Dixon puts up a shot, no good on the layup. And Hayworth, and they're tangled up. And it'll go. Dixon and Hayworth got tangled up, and the foul will go against Dixon.
The Topper's going to go press again. This time they're manned up.
Hayworth to inbound. Inbounds it to Thomas. Doubled. And good hands there from Young. It's on the ground. And LJ Ruiz gets it and puts a layup up and in. Science Hill lead.
It'll be interesting to see. One thing about Elijah Thomas, he's just a sophomore, so a little bit younger.
Potts over and oh, I thought that one going for a second. Pass in the corner over to Hayworth. Hayworth swings it over to Webb, and he traveled. Traveled on his drive, turnover, Science Hill ball. Neck and neck game, very close right now. 20-19, Science Hill lead. Rees left side, over to Young, over to Roberts, top of the key, throw on the way, Muddy!
Oh yeah, he came flying off that down screen out of the corner and caught it at the top of the key. And I think that's his favorite place to shoot a three. I cannot confirm, but I'm pretty sure.
Thomas with the ball, left side, passes over to Hayworth, the three on the way, his is off the line, or offline, and a scuffle for the ball. Hayworth has got it, spinning, passes underneath, and a shot denied by Roberts. A shot up and good by Potts, they recovered it.
Man, that is twice that Roberts has had a block, but Toppers cannot recover the ball after the block.
Scores 23-21, under 4 to go here. Backdoor's cut over, swings it outside, Patton a three, that's off the mark, rebound Thomas. Over to Potts, Potts brings it up for the Indians. Look at the pass, passes over Hayworth. Hayworth on the left side, Ruiz defending. He'll drive, put up a shot, and he gets clobbered on the shot attempt. Goes against Eli Patton.
Darian Jackson set to check into the game. I saw Coach Higgins telling him something over there on the sideline. I mean, he stood over him for a while. It would be interesting. I mean, I've said this before, but he buys into these big energy, high energy games with a lot of crowd noise. So, and just a sophomore, and one of the two sophomores that only really plays. So, maybe just trying to settle him down. We'll see. I don't know.
Cam Hayworth at the line. He hit his first free throws, and the second one on the way is good. So that ties us up with 3:33 left to go here in the second quarter. Peterson brings it up for the Hilltoppers. Over to Fain, left side. Passing top of the key. That is Young. Left side over to Fain. He'll take a three off the mark. And rebound by Webb. Dobyns Bennett doing a really good job getting rebounds. Webb with the ball. Passing over to Maxwell. Fain defending. That's good defense. Over to Webb. Webb driving. And offensive foul. Who else? Oliver Peterson.
Oh, yeah.
Draws the charge there.
Oliver Charge Peterson. I'm pretty sure that's his legal middle name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. Peterson brings up the ball for the Hilltoppers. Right side bounces over. Patton with the ball. Swings it over. Peterson top of the key. Left side to Young. Young driving, and he slips.
Don't call foul, though.
Yeah, call foul. Go against, let's see. Goes against Dace Potts. His second, team's second. Underneath, and is blocked, but he puts up another shot. He'll be fouled. That's Oliver Peterson on the inbound. Fouled, he'll go to the line to shoot two. Goes against Zayden Hayes. His second, team's third. Oliver Peterson at the line.
Tie game at 23 right now, and I think it's because I feel like Dobyns Bennett has out-energied, if that's a word. I know it's not a word, but they've out-energied the Toppers in this first half, and I would not have thought that after the game on, when was that, Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday, the Toppers came out with a lot of energy, and of course it wasn't as high of a level as a team as Dobyns Bennett, but I mean, they were flying around like they wanted to score 100 points.
Yeah.
And I just don't feel like they came out with that same energy. Dobyns Bennett is definitely winning the rebounding game.
Yeah. Peterson 1 of 2 at the line, and Hayworth goes up with a shot, no good, and Dobyns Bennett throws it off of a hilltopper, and it'll be Dobyns Bennett ball.
Good job by Hayes. He just found himself in no man's land, had to jump up in the air and throw it off Darian Jackson.
Dobyns Bennett to inbound. Looking inbounds it to Maxwell. Maxwell over to Thomas. This time it's Jalen Thomas. Over to Hill. Hill to Thomas. Thomas driving, kicks in the corner. Maxwell 3, no good. Rebound Fain. Fain up to Young. Young brings it up. Kicks it right side. Fain pumps. Passes over. That is Peterson. Peterson back to Fain. Fain over to Patton. Patton to Jackson. He'll take a deep 3 on the way. No good. And rebounded by Hayworth. Hayworth looking around. Patton defending. Dribbling. And they're what they call travel. That is interesting matchup.
Back-to-back possessions, Patton has taken the Hayworth assignment, and Hayworth has tried to spin, and it's either been a missed shot or a turnover. So Patton, as T.R. Dunn likes to call him, the in-arena announcer, Eli, the defensive man, Patton. That's what he calls him. I don't know if he came up with that himself, but
I don't know.
Patton doing a good job on the district offensive player of the year right now.
Yeah. Inbounded to Peterson. Peterson brings it up. Science Hill with a 1-point lead, 1:30 left to go here in the first half. Pass it down low. Back out. Peterson a 3 off the mark. Rebounded Thomas. Science Hill really needs to work on getting some offensive rebounds right now. Hayworth brings it up for the Indians. Look at the pass. Passes over to Hill. Hill got pickpocketed. That's Jackson stolen away. Pushing it. Driving. Puts up a layup. No good. And they'll get an offensive foul on that drive.
Yeah, it was Maxwell just sat there in the post and took charge.
Jackson's first, team's third. Approaching a minute left to go here in the first half. Passes over Thomas. Thomas with the ball. Swings it to Maxwell. Maxwell over to Hayworth. Hayworth pumps. Comes inside the three-point line. And they'll get a blocking foul against Jackson. I don't know.
Kind of looked like he might have thrown a shoulder into him.
Yeah, Hayworth. That's what I thought that. Yeah, I don't know about that call.
But I mean, it could just look like that. He's a very physical player.
Yeah.
Very strong player at 6'5", and he's very filled out too.
Yeah. Inbounded to Hayworth. Hayworth driving, kicks in the corner. Thomas. Thomas back over Hayworth. Hayworth back in the corner to Thomas. Thomas dribbling left. 40 seconds left. Driving right. Passes inside. That's to Thomas. Back outside. Maxwell 3. No good. Rebounded. Maxwell puts back up another shot. Gets the bucket to go. Foul and one. And an and one opportunity at the free throw line.
I'm not sure if they were boxing out on the three-point line or what happened, but somehow the only two people in the paint to get that rebound, what was an offensive rebound, was Darian Jackson and Tyree Thomas, who is pretty much the backup center for Dobyns Bennett. So, I mean, a very big size disadvantage, and, I mean, there wasn't much Darian Jackson could do about that.
Yeah. And one was converted, so Dobyns Bennett with a 2-point lead, 30 seconds left. Science with the ball. Peterson brings it up. $20 seconds. Peterson holds the ball. Directed traffic. 10 seconds. Peterson will go. Left side. Takes a 3. It's on the way. Money!
Oh.
Got it!
Baked it in, I believe, but we'll take it.
And the shot no good, way off into the student section, and Science Hill takes a 1-point lead into
my
halftime.
goodness. I mean, I'm pretty sure, did you see it? I'm pretty sure it went off like the very middle of the square on the backboard. Not something you usually see, especially from Peterson. He's usually an all-net shooter. But, I mean, a little bit of miscommunication from Dobyns Bennett, and he makes him pay one way or another.
Absolutely, a 1-point Science Hill lead into halftime. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to start the third quarter. This is Science Hill basketball on the Topper Sports Network. Welcome back to the start of the second half, just about underway. Science Hill with a 1-point lead, 27-26 here going into the third quarter.
I know, very close game, and it just worries me because it's hard to beat a good team 3 times in a row, no matter what level you're at. So it could be the perfect storm for DB here.
Yeah. Science Hill turnover on their first possession of the second half. Up to Hayes. Hayes with the ball now for the Indians. Looking around. Fine, gets it over to Maxwell. Maxwell in the corner. That's Potts. Potts dribbles toward the top of the key. Looking around, passes it back in the corner. It's Webb. Webb over to Thomas. Thomas stops. Right elbow. Shot.
Oh, my
Good.
gosh. That is tough. I mean, the defender is all over him. I don't think you can play any better defense than that.
Shot on the other side, no good. Dobyns Bennett comes out there with it. It's Webb with the ball. Webb passes over to Thomas. Thomas down low. That's Potts. Potts missed the layup.
Got away with one there.
Yeah. Peterson brings it up for the Hilltoppers. Driving left side, passes over Young. Young in the corner to Roberts. 3 on the way, off the mark. But rebound by Patton, a good rebound. Controlled. Science Hill's having to fight for the ball right now. Patton steps back, takes a 3. That's a little short, but rebound no good. Rebound and shot no good. And Dobyns Bennett comes out of there with it. We get a foul go against Young on the drive by Hayworth. Hayworth to inbound, and he'll inbound it to Potts.
Hayworth is almost playing point center right now.
I know. Hayworth with the ball, brings it across half court. The defense for Patton. Passes over to Maxwell. Maxwell left side over to Potts. Potts looking. Young defending. He'll drive, spins around, looking for somewhere to pass. Maxwell a 3 on the way, off the mark. Rebounded by Young.
Might got away with one there. He's wide open.
Yeah, wide open. Young with the ball, passes it left side to Ruiz. Ruiz drives with the left, passes down low to Peterson. Peterson over, right side to Roberts, drives, layup, gets it to fall.
Interesting, he passed up a pretty wide open 3. He usually likes to stay out there on the 3-point line, but gave it a little pump fake that time.
Hayworth driving, and they'll get an offensive foul against Hayworth.
Lowered his shoulder, and Patton is bumped up.
Yeah, finally they get Hayworth on those. He drives aggressively a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe might throw a little elbow or a shoulder in there every once in a while.
Yeah.
Occasionally. Ruiz with the ball, passes right side over to Young. Look around, Thomas defending. Good defense from the Indians. Swings it over down low to Peterson. Swings it cross court to Roberts. He'll drive. Euro step, puts up level, gets it to go.
Pump fake the 3 again. It's like the pump and drive in the second half.
Potts with the ball, passes left side, Maxwell. Maxwell looks around, passes left side, Thomas in the corner almost. Passes right side over to Hayworth, a 3 on the way, off the mark. And Young, good strong rebound. Finally, Science Hill gets some rebounds, leading the fast break, puts it up. And it's turnover.
Yeah, he tried to leave it for Peterson, but Potts was all over it, just
Yeah,
stuck his
all
hand
over.
out and stole it.
Timeout call. Dobyns Bennett will take it with him. Your score is Science Hill 31, Dobyns Bennett 28. 4:46 left to go in the third. We'll be right back. This is Science Hill basketball on the Topper Sports Network. Welcome back from timeout. Dobyns Bennett with the ball. Set to inbound. They'll inbound to Potts. Potts brings it up for the Indians. Driving left side, kicks it Maxwell. Maxwell drives, kicks it to Thomas. Thomas driving in. Ball stripped away, and Young comes out there with it.
Good heads by Peterson.
Ruiz with the ball. Passes left side Roberts. Roberts down low to Patton. Patton looking around, passes Ruiz. Ruiz lost the ball, almost loses the ball. Passes it a little too high, and Hayworth comes out of there with it. Brings it up the court. Approaching 4 minutes to play in the third. Passes left corner to Maxwell. Thomas swings Thomas, and the ball is lost and out of bounds off of Peterson.
I thought he might have got hip checked by Hayes.
Yeah. Hayes, yeah. It swung in the right corner to Hayes, and ball gets loose and goes off of Peterson. So it'll be Dobyns Bennett ball. Potts to inbound. Look around, and he'll get it in to Tyree Thomas. Swings it over to Potts, right side. Robert left kicks it back to Hayworth. Hayworth passes it back over to Thomas. Thomas, right elbow, swings it out. Maxwell, a three on the way, off the mark, rebounded by Young. He's got several key rebounds here in this second half. Peterson steps inside three-point line, shoots a shot, no good, and a collision on the rebound between Roberts and Hayworth, and Roberts will get a foul called on him.
Yeah, Roberts was going for one of those offensive rebounds that we haven't seen very much from the toppers in this game. We haven't seen that signature Patton putback. Oh, I just realized Patton putback.
Wow. Nice alliteration right there. Potts brings it up. Not much, a little scoring drought for both teams here. Into Hayworth. He's doubled and gets fouled on the 10th. I thought I was going to get a little jinx there. Missed the layup, but he'll go line to shoot two. Foul goes against Ruiz. It's his second, team third. First free throw's good for Cam Hayworth, 6'5" junior.
Yeah, that's also what makes him so tough, is because like he's got that physical aspect, but like a lot of physical guys, like in college, if you're a center or something, you go to the free throw line, a lot of those guys can't even shoot free throws, so it's fine if you foul him, but not for Hayworth. He hits both free throws.
Yeah, both free throws. It cuts Science's lead down to one. Patton with the ball. Passes Ruiz. Ruiz swings over to Peterson, back to Ruiz, down low, and there will be a foul, and it will go against Henry Hill.
Yeah, tried to get around Patton. They were trying to get it back to him in that short corner. And just kind of grabbed him around the waist and said, I'm going to get to the ball before you no matter what it takes.
Inbounded to Roberts. Passes to Peterson. His three off the mark. Potts rebounds it. Driving, passes out. Hill with a three on the way. Money.
Yeah, he's got a nice looking three-point shot.
Dobyns Bennett now takes a 2-point lead. Ruiz with the ball. 2:35 left to go here in the third quarter. Swings it over to Ruiz. Ruiz over to Young. Young down low to Peterson. Peterson looking, passes Young. Young almost slipped. Swings it over. And a three on the way from Roberts, no good. Rebounded by Thomas.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. It was deep and contested.
Potts brings it up for the Indians. And swinging around, Hill with the ball now over to Potts. Potts to Thomas. Thomas at the top of the key, looking around. Floats it up, caught by Hayworth. Hayworth in the corner. Passes over Hill. Hill over two, and a three on the way, no good from Hayes. Ruiz brings it up. Science Hill now with the ball. Driving. Puts up a floater. Can't get it to go. Rebound Hill. 1:40 left to go. And Hayworth brings it up for the Indians. 1:30 left to go here in the third. 2-point Science Hill lead.
Oh,
And they'll get a foul. It'll go against Logan Roberts.
man, that's just a tough foul. He was in legal guarding position. I feel like Hayworth just tripped. But Roberts slammed the ground, and he's going to get taken out. Coach is trying to calm him down over there. He can get fiery, and he's gotten multiple texts this year.
Yeah.
And this is not the time you want to get that.
Pot inbounded. The ball inbounded to Potts. Potts with the ball, swings it over to Hill. Hill right side, looking, bounces it. Free throw line, it's Hayworth. He'll drive, put up a shot.
Nice.
And a jump ball, nice contest. And it'll stay
Dixon.
with the Indians.
Usually, Coach Higgins, unless he's changed it, he doesn't like his defensive players to help out of the corner, but that time Dixon does and forces a jump ball.
That was meant to inbound. They will inbound it to Hayes. Hayes drives to the left, stops, drives again, puts a shot up, no good, and the ball loose. Controlled by Young, and he saves it to Robbins. And he'll take a three.
Oh my goodness! He didn't even have his feet set.
What a shot! Science Hill with a 1-point lead under a minute to go here in the third quarter.
Finally giving the fans something to cheer about.
Potts with the ball, Young defending. Swings it over Hayworth. 40 seconds left here in the third. Hayworth driving, kicks it over to Hayes. Good defense from the Toppers. Hayes gets poked and they'll get a foul. I don't know about that one. Looked clean to me. They'll get it against Peterson.
Man.
It's his third team. It's his third, team's fifth.
Oh, you could just see the whole home team side. All the fans' hands go up in the air. Oh, man, that could have been a huge momentum play.
Instead, at the line, it's Zayden Hayes with 2 free throws, down by 1 with 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And he missed off on the first. I thought it was going to be short, honestly.
Yeah, it looked like it was going
It
to be
floated
air
in
ball.
the air for a long time.
Yeah.
Off on the first. I think that we can pay that, give thanks to the Gopher here
Oh, yeah.
on the screen.
Yeah, we got Gopher on the video board on the side that the away team shoots free throws in the second half.
Yeah. At the lot, still at the line, it's Hayes, and he missed them both.
Oh, yeah.
Rebounded Roberts. And Ruiz brings it up for the Hilltoppers. 20 seconds left in the third. Dribbling, swings it over Roberts. Roberts to Fain, left side. Fain finds Dixon. Dixon drives, kicks it out. Fain takes a three, and it's off the mark. Rebounded. Roberts, and he gets the rebound and gets it, lays it up and in.
But it was tipped out by LJ, who got the ball under the basket. So you got to give him some credit there, too. But Robbins with 5 straight points to end the third quarter. His teammates crowd around him.
Yeah.
And it's a 3-point Topper lead going into the fourth.
Fourth quarter, we'll be right back for the start of the fourth quarter. This is Science Hill basketball on Topper Sports Network. Welcome back to start the fourth and final quarter. A trip to the regional final versus Sevier County on the line.
Dobyns Bennett has kept this game exactly where they wanted it in the 30s going into the fourth.
Robbins Will swings it right, left side to Fane. He'll drive in, puts it up, but gets it to go.
That's a
what a
tough shot.
finish.
That's a tough shot.
Potts brings it up for the Indians. Passes left side, swing over Maxwell. Maxwell over to Hill, top of the key, he'll drive, kicks in the corner. Maxwell, he'll take a three. That's off the mark. And a rebound. Robbins puts it up. Dixon brings it up. Looking, finds Fane, left side. And he's looking, floats it up. Robbins over to Dixon. Dixon to Ruiz. Ruiz right side over to Dixon. He'll bounce it down low to Fane. Fane looking, passes Roberts, swings it down low. That's Dixon outside to Roberts. A three on the way, no good. But a rebound by Roberts.
One-handed.
I know. He's going up. And it makes it in over Hayworth. What a finish.
Probably should have been a foul. It ended up on the floor.
Yeah. 7-point Science Hill lead. 6:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hayworth driving, kicks in the corner. Three on the way, no good from Maxwell. Rebound Ruiz. Science Hill finally getting some rebounds here in this game.
Left him.
Ruiz three wide open. Body! Count it!
How can you do that if you're Dobyns Bennett? They just left LJ Ruiz wide open in transition. They picked him up and left.
And Dobyns Bennett needs a timeout. The lead has grown to 10 for Science Hill. 6:26 left to go here in the game. It's the Science Hill basketball on the Topper Sports Network. Welcome back out of timeout. What a start to the fourth quarter for Science Hill.
I believe a 7-0 run in the first minute and a half.
Potts brings the ball up for the Indians. Got to get something going here if they want to stay alive. Swings at Thomas. Thomas Maxwell. Just inside the three-point line. Finds it in the corner to Potts. Potts over Thomas. He'll take a three. No good. Rebound Fane. Dobyns Bennett can't get a shot to fall right now, but it gets poked from behind. Dobyns Bennett now with the ball. Potts with it. Swings it. And a deep three from Hayworth on the way, and it gets it to go.
That's a huge shot. And we wrote it down, or you wrote it down on your paper before the game.
Yeah.
He is a clutch player. He scores a lot of his points in the fourth quarter.
Ruiz with the ball. Science Hill's lead cut down to 7. Ruiz, left side spins. He'll drive. Lost the ball. Another Science Hill turnover. Pushes up to Hayworth. That's who you wanted to have. And another transition three, and that's way off the mark. An air ball out of bounds. Science Hill ball.
The same spot, a little bit closer, and that one was just, it was an air ball to the side. It wasn't even like short or anything.
5:28 left. 7-point Science Hill lead, 43-36 here in the fourth quarter. Ruiz brings it up. Potts defending. Swings at top of the key, Roberts. Roberts left side to Fane. Fane with the ball driving. Stops. Pops from the elbow. No good. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound. Dobyns Bennett.
Coach Higgins pointing at the refs, kind of wanting a foul.
Thomas driving. Swings it, and it's off the fingertips of an Indian and controlled by Ruiz. Science Hill slowing it down here a little bit. And a reach-in foul be called on Hayworth.
As soon as Ruiz saw Hayworth starting to reach, he drove right where that arm was going and just drew the foul. Smart play.
As a physical player as him, that's only his second here in the, and there's another one again. Well, as I say that, there's his third personal
So I think you need to say it one more time.
Yeah, that's his third personal.
As a physical player.
As a physical player. Very physical player. Inbound to Ruiz. Ruiz passes over and it's stolen by, yeah, I couldn't see that for the ref. Webb with the ball. And he's poked out. And maybe it would have been a foul there. And
and a technical on.
a technical foul assessed to Dobyns Bennett's head coach Chris Poore.
Wow.
Just all of a sudden. Clearly upset with something.
Yeah, I think he thought Peterson, who was the one that tapped it out on the other end, I think he really wanted a foul on that.
Really?
I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. I was looking at him. It didn't look like he did anything. It might have been something said. I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't watching. I was watching the ball. Oliver Peterson to shoot the technical free throw, and first one drops for him. Gets it to go. And the second one coming. And he hits them both at the line. Robbins to inbound for the Toppers. 9-point Science Hill lead, 45-36. 4:33 left to go in the game. And a timeout called by Dobyns Bennett. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back. This is Science Hill basketball on the Topper Sports Network. Welcome back from timeout. A 9-point Science Hill lead, 4:30 left to go in the game. Science Hill with the ball. Ruiz over to Peterson, left side, bounces it back. Ruiz top of the key, behind it to Young. Young over Fain. Fain driving, puts up a shot, no good. Follows it and gets his own rebound, controls it, passes over, firing. It's Young in the corner. Young driving, kicks it out. Fain pumps, spins, puts up a shot, left, no good. Rebound Hayworth. Approaching 4 minutes left to go. Over to Potts. Potts back over to Hayward. Hayworth looking, get a foul call on Young.
Man. Student section doesn't like it. He had both of his hands up. I mean, I felt like there wasn't much else he could do there.
That is Young's third foul, team's first. First free throw, no good from Hayworth. He's usually pretty good from the charity stripe. At the line is Hayworth. He's that clutch player. Let's see if he can hit it. And he hits the second free throw. Science Hill's lead down to 8. Young with the ball, swings it back over Ruiz. Ruiz brings it across half court. Passes over Young. Young driving, kicks it back Peterson. Peterson right side over to Ruiz. Ruiz over to Thane.
Might be playing a little bit of ball control game like we saw from Sevier County.
And Young loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be a turnover, Dobyns Bennett ball.
As soon as I say that, they drive in and turn it over.
Yeah. 3:32 left here in the fourth. Science Hill up 45-37. Potts brings it up. Season on the line for both these teams. Shot on the way, no good from, that was Thomas. Rebounded, oh, it's stolen away by Robbins. And he'll take it all the way and lay it up and in. He has been clutch here in this game.
Wow.
Like you said earlier, an unlikely hero. Thomas swings it over to Thomas. Over Hayworth, a three on the way. That's off the mark. Rebound Young. Under 3 to go. Ruiz fires over to Peterson. Peterson swings it over Young. Young to Ruiz. Ruiz to Peterson. Playing keep away here, like you say. Over Young and cuts it right in. A layup up and in. Science Hill starting to pull away here. Potts with the ball for the Indians. Swings it right. Hayworth puts up a shot, fouled, and he'll go line to try an and one.
I don't know who they call that foul on.
Goes against Fane.
I was about to say, because Peterson made a face like it. I didn't foul him, and he was right. He didn't foul him, but Jabril definitely did. Brought his hand down. He's trying to get the block.
Hayworth at the line. And he hits his free throw. He converts the three-point play. Inbound Young. Young over Ruiz. Ruiz back over Young. Young back over to Ruiz. Back over Young. They've got it across half court over Peterson. Peterson to Ruiz. Playing keep away. And fires over in the left corner. It's Robbins. Robbins back over Ruiz. A little dangerous pass over to Peterson with the ball now. Over Ruiz. Ruiz pumps, drives, floats it up for Fane, and layup it up and in.
That was a nice job. That was something I kind of didn't like about Sevier County earlier. They almost let Mo West back into the game because they just kept it away and never shot it.
A deep three on the way, and it is good from Cam Hayworth. A timeout called. 8-point Science Hill lead, 51-43. 1:41 left to go in the game. We'll be right back. This is Science Hill basketball on the Topper Sports Network. Welcome back out of timeout. 51-43, Science Hill leading. Dobyns Bennett, 1:41 left to go here in the game. A matchup on Thursday with Sevier County on the line in the regional championship. Yes.
Say regional finals.
Finals. Finals.
Yeah.
Finals. Finals. And a foul assist to Thomas on the inbound. Ruiz to inbound. Gets it into Peterson. Peterson fires up to Young. Yeah, that's a good pass right there. Passes it back over Ruiz. Ruiz playing keep away, gets over, swing it. Just swinging it around, swinging the rock.
Hot potato.
Yeah, hot potato. Over Young. Young with the ball, and they'll get a foul. It'll go against Levi Webb.
Anyways, what I was trying to say earlier is that's something I didn't like about Sevier County is they would kind of just hold the ball and they wouldn't even really try to attempt a shot on their possession. I mean, they did a few times with wide open layups, But besides that, they weren't trying to get a shot. I liked what the toppers did. They wasted about like at least 30 seconds or so, maybe a little bit more, and then they actually tried and went for the shot.
And 0 for 2 at the line. A loose ball off of it, and let's see who they give it to. They give it to Dobyns Bennett. Ty Young 0 for 2 at the line that time, and the ball ended up on the floor. Have a stoppage. They got to mop the floor. 1:19 left. Here in the game, Science Hill up by 8. Ready to go here. Testing out the floor. Don't want nobody to slip and fall.
Wow, they're icing the fans right now.
Yeah, icing the fans. Inbound to Potts. Potts brings it up. Drive with the left. Element pass deflected and caught by Peterson. Peterson steals it away. Trap pushes it over Ruiz. And Ruiz will be fouled there by Elijah Thomas.
Man, Ty Young might have won Defensive Player of the Year for just like his on-ball defense and not letting people past him. But I think Peterson's defense is really underrated. He taps away a lot of balls. He takes a ton of charges. Like, it's kind of like a put-back Patton. You see at least one charge from Peterson every single game. And, I mean, we've seen it in this game. And that's an underrated part of his game, I think.
Ruiz at the line, hit his first free throw. One more coming, 1:04 left here. And he missed the second, but rebounded by Fain. What a rebound. Gets it back over Ruiz. Ruiz passes over, back over to Ruiz. Ruiz to Fain. Fain goes up with it and gets a tough layup to go.
Yeah, he's looking to score right now. If nobody else is, he is.
Yeah. 11-point Science Hill lead, 45 seconds to go. Over Thomas, takes a three, no good, rebound Fain.
Flop.
And a flop warning, yeah, flop warning on the three-point shot.
That's going pretty much.
Yeah. Good. And the Science Hill student section waving goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah, that should seal
And
it.
Jamin Roberts checks out of the game, gets a standing ovation from the crowd. The visiting side, not as enthusiastic. Inbound to Ruiz, and I don't know, get a foul.
He gets a little chant from the student section.
And foul goes against Elijah Thomas, his fourth, and Peterson going to the line. And the Dobyns Bennett fans are hitting the exits. And Peterson off on the first free throw.
Man, that's kind of rare.
Yeah, really. And the second one, he gets it to go. 12-point Science Hill lead. Inbound Potts. Potts over to Hayworth. Hayworth chucks up a three. That's air ball. Rebounded by Fain. Fain puts it up to Peterson.
Yeah,
Peterson, just hold it. And over to Ruiz. And they'll just let the clock go out. Over to Peterson. Final seconds tick down. Science Hill undefeated this season. 3-0 in all matchups versus Dobyns Bennett. And they'll advance to play Thursday against Sevier County in the region final.
Yeah, and that's going to be a real interesting game. Nothing against Dobyns Bennett, who had a great showing today. They had a ton of energy. They played with a lot of fight, and I mean, as they obviously would, as these two teams are rivals, and they lost the other two games. Regional semifinal, they played really hard. Props to them. But this Sevier County, the other #1 seed in this regional tournament, and they got some height, they got some strength, and I think the talent level is probably talent-wise the other best team in the regional, and
Yeah.
it's going to be a fun game because also they play an interesting defense. I don't think I've seen Science Hill play anybody like it all year, but it's like they like mix up some zones, but it's a very aggressive zone. Like they'll play a 2-3 zone, but their 2 guys are picking up out at the volleyball line, and they'll even trap sometimes. And this is just what we saw from last game. And very athletic. I mean, it's going to be a great matchup, and it's going to be a great game. They're going to give Science Hill a run for their money.
Yeah, Science definitely going to have to come out ready and start better than they did this game. It ended up not mattering because, you know, they had the just great comeback here, but definitely got to bring their A game in the regional final.
They might have been in trouble if it wasn't for the fan favorite Jamin Robbins.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he only hit 2 threes, but it felt like way more because in the moments that he hit them, it really, like at the end of that third quarter, that changed the tide of the game. They went on like a 10-0 run, maybe even 12-0. I can't exactly remember. I was too excited. But
yeah.
And he brought that energy that I thought they were missing kind of in the first half. Like he was getting after it on defense too. He's locking his man down. He got a steal in the fourth quarter that led to a layup. He just brought that energy that they were missing this game.
Absolutely. You know, I think that's special about this team is all the players are capable of doing something big every night. So look forward to seeing you all Thursday, 7 o'clock for Science Hill versus Sevier County. We'll be right here, me and Ethan will, for the game. So until next time, go Toppers.